Gibraltar with an ETA of 7 to 10 days to Savannah, Georgia. The WMD, ethylene oxide, rigged for a BLEVE explosion, which is a boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion. The cover story is the ETO was purchased using a shell company under the cover of legitimate purpose, likely related to sterilization or medical supplies to evade security. Or scrutiny, I'm sorry. The digital key, the final message contained a numerical key and reference to a long string of zeros, which is believed to be a manifest digital exit to identify the container. So that is where we ended up. And now I'm going to take you all the way back to the beginning to where we got here and what we identified. And just to be clear, my sole purpose of doing this is I want to protect American lives and protect the public. So going back to the beginning, I'm sorry about that. After the Charlie Kirk assassination, there was this video of this guy right here. You guys may have seen it. He was standing up in the direction of the shooter and cheering. Now, really quick, something to note here is that in the event that this is real and this guy is the threat that I think he may be, this would only bolster the case against Tyler Robinson. This would not hurt that case in any way. But I just want to be upfront about how we came upon this guy. So his behavior in the post, assassination was incredibly suspicious. If you have not seen this clip, this happened immediately following Charlie Kirk being shot. He stood up and started cheering. Like you can see, Charlie Kirk's security's down, and he stood up and started cheering in the direction of the shooter. And so that's how he came on the radar. Very, very bizarre. Okay, so he subsequently put out a couple like public statements, which were also extremely suspicious. His first one was this, like he read a script that they had put together to explain his behavior. And when he was torched online for that, because it was such a stupid excuse for why he behaved that way, he put out another one. And this is the one that he put out subsequent.
Mock away and see what happens. I am done with my soldiers dying while everyone just mocks each other. Mock, mock, mock. You think that that's a solution? You know, every major religion speaks out against mockery. And I saw mockery. And I saw a mob just energized with mockery, absolutely laughing. This is John Oliver. This is Matt Walsh. This is Louder with Crowder. This is all the mockery that's existed on both sides of the equation. And it's killing my soldiers, my people, and I'm done.
Now, this is the account that he had posted those on originally, and after he was ridiculed by the public because, that's what happens on the internet if you put something like that up, especially if you behave very suspiciously in a very, heightened environment, and then you try to explain it in this very bizarre way. He took them down and then deactivated his account. Okay. Now, I obviously don't feel comfortable gleaning concrete takeaways from a person's video that he posts online, but clearly this is a person who harbors a lot of anger and is referring to people as his soldiers, right? And so that's probably a good time for us to, pull out. His real name is James Rawlinson, while he had been doing everything up until then under the name of David. Okay, so everybody just knew him as David. His real name is James Rawlinson. I've verified this about a dozen different ways. However, we also found out about him that he was military. And what he did is very important for what we're going to look at subsequent to this. So he was a National Guard special forces. So he's a response force, which is a specialized National Guard unit trained to respond to domestic chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and health-field explosive disasters, often within the first 6 hours. So that was his. He activated his ex-chemical. Okay. This is his ex-chemical. All of these explosive deposits, and they have subsequently called so this is what arteries with their nose, switch out to nose, right? This the discussed earlier. This is so what I'm posting is that there are intentional bizarre punctuation issues as well as intentional misspellings. Okay. And like you can see Ryder right here is misspelled, like lots of weird stuff. And so I looked at this and I'm like, this is cipher. I don't know what he's doing, but this is cipher. And obviously was to see if there was any additional evidence that he could assassination and so we saw this and is that when he was cheering the crowd, which was in now, this myth is they go with when he first started so this is it's just page after page after page after page after page. In the post, okay? So then start to location of Baltimore, Maryland vicinity Saturday, November 22nd, 2025, following the author David's successful transmission. This is really important. Okay, this is really important. Keep that.
Grace, where are you?
This is Baltimore, November 22nd.
Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry.
So, again, verified again. It said it's that encoded in this message. And announced, yes, the location and date are encoded in the image text using the method described capitalized first letters, referring to numbers, reduced single digits, philosophical figure. So all of that, right? Now, once we just happened. Oh, it took me to the top. Okay. So
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I guess this is it then.
Redfield?
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
That's awesome.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea.
Oh,
I'm sure
man.
I'll run into him at some point.
Are we running into a Resident Evil with Chris?
Yeah, I'll call you back.
We're gonna have us another Resident Evil with Chris Redfield.
It's over then.
Yeah. Hope this really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The late Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
It was really good, definitely. Best Resident Evil ever. I loved everything about it.
Old wounds I can't forget. Night steals away my sight. Screams I can't shut them out. What if I had reached out to you? I wouldn't have walked alone. Fighting the darkness, holding me, dragging me to the ground, facing the pain that's controlling me. I won't let it keep me down. I'll make it through to the other side. Scarred hands, tired and worn, warmth of a new dawn on my face. I'll never let it go again.
Cold rain seeps to my soul. Old wounds I can't forget. Night steals away my sight. Screams I can't shut them out. What if I had reached out to you? I wouldn't have walked alone. Fighting the darkness, holding me, dragging me to the ground, facing the pain that's controlling me.
Assassination.
I won't let it keep me down. I'll make it through to the other side. Scarred hands, tired and worn, warmth of a new dawn on my face. I'll never let it go again.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace. Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
That sucks. I thought I got that. That's 17 out of 25. See if I got this.
What is it?
It should be around here.
Sorry I'm late. No, that's fine. Yes, I will get right on.
What the hell are the managers thinking?
So, what happened with the missus? Oh man, she was pissed. She forgave me in the end. Hey, that's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Why am I even here?